Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Piña Pua by Debbi Minero. I have to check if I'm saying it right. I hope it was close. All right. Oh my gosh, another amazing tangle from Debbi Minero. And we had a ton of fun with this on our Tangle Time session, and I'll show you my results later. Okay, so this one starts off with a big, well, you could think of it as a U because of the way the direction it is, but it's also a big C shape. I think I'm going to turn my tile a little bit. This one, you want to make sure, let's see, maybe if I go about halfway, maybe I'll be safer that way, because we're going to have stuff up above here. And I'm really good at, oh, let's do it. And then I forget, oh, yeah, we have to put stuff at the top. All right, so let's try here. Kind of looks like a stemless wine glass. Okay, then from here, we're going to put an orb in the center, touching the bottom there. And then I think it's almost C shapes all the way home. So from here, this end, a nice C shape. And the way I was thinking of this is kind of, we're creating a seed shape, just the top, and then just stop where, where it lands on the orb there. Same thing here, like so. And then another, this is like top of seed shapes is how I've been wording it because it makes sense. And from here, I'm going to start about, how about there? Do a little bit of takeoff and land so that it's smooth coming off of here. And another top of a seed shape. And then in these two crevices, same thing. And these ones can stick up above a little bit. All right, and then here, I'm calling this the crown. So somewhere on either side of the tip of this seed, it's going to put a nice curve line. Maybe if I curve it a little bit more, that'll help me. Yeah, I'll make it nice and wide. Okay, and then we're going to bring this in. I bring both of these in part way like this, kind of edging towards the middle. Okay, ish. And then another seed shape on top. All right, then do another additional curve line with an orb attached. Same thing over here. And of course, this you can play with. If you take a look at the For More Inspiration link and look at Deb's, her step out and the samples, especially below the step out, there's so many different ways that she's played with doing this. And then whatever you come up with, oh my gosh. All right, and then here, I'm going to do a couple more on the inside here, top of a seed shape. On at least one, she did like, I think 2 of these additional. It looked really, really neat. Like so. And let me see. Yeah. Oh, and then if you wish, you could put a little stem on it. Up to you. Let me think, since mine's so short in there, I'm going to leave it. All right, but shading. I didn't put any tangles in mine. And of course you can, because we have all of this lovely space. But let me just show y'all, because I don't know, I kind of like it like this. That's just me. All right, so I'm going to shade first off around these 2 edges. Sure I am. I'm trying to stay on the inside. Pencil is not wanting to cooperate. bring it in a bit. Just because I want to get that nice, ooh, look at that, curviness. You know, I think I'm going to have to change my tortillons more. It's like, oh, look at how nice that is. Oh, yes. So smooth. Okay. And because these are layers, let me just put some here. Well, yeah, a little there. Sometimes I like to do this where it's just kind of in that crevice. Ooh, although, well, yeah, because you can drag it down. You put it in the crevice and then you can just spread it out to other places that you want it. So that way it's also saves you from potential graphite remorse. Look at how neat that looks. All right. And same thing in here. It furthers, well, it depends on the look that you're going for too. But it's nice to sometimes have a gradient, not only like coming in to this, but sometimes maybe, coming out, say to a tip or something like that. But again, that just depends on what kind of look you're going for. All right. Oh, I guess I did that before too. All right, now this top thing. Well, right here for sure, because it's tucked in there. I was going to do the tips. Maybe I'll do something else in there now that I'm thinking about it. Of course, after the graphite's on. Because, why not? I went a little bit darker here, and it makes it kind of interesting. Yeah. All right. And then, all right, to fill in or not, you know what? I'm not, because I like to have some contrast, but I think I'm going to do contrast up here. I don't know if I want that big of an orb down here. A darkened orb, I should say. And so what I'm going to do, let's see, I'm just going to put some graphite here, try to get maybe a bit of a water drop type of look. Ooh. Like that. That works. Yeah. It's such a cute tangle. All right. So let me show you. I always get thrilled when my stuff turns out looking good. And if you've not watched a lot of my videos, before Zentangle, I couldn't draw, well, I don't even know if I still could, draw stick people to save my life. I'd probably be a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable than in the past, but not an art person. That's why I get so geeked at things like shading and stuff like that. And I do like to say this periodically, because if you don't know, then you don't know, and you're like, oh, okay, fishing for compliments she is. No, I'm just genuinely thrilled with the result, because I could not do this without Zentangle. And let me pull this up. And with the friends that I've made, the talent that they bring to our Zentangle, our Tangle Addicts community, and just exploring different things. It's so much fun. All right, so this was our AM session. I did this. I prepped this tile. Look at that shimmer with I think it must have been a couple colors of Lindy's Magicals. And I don't know which colors, because I didn't bother to write it down on the back, but I see some like like rosy, coppery color. Then you see the blue and the purple, but they have some shimmer. Really fun stuff. If you are interested, if you like this, in the description section, below the links to the step outs, you will find my link tree. I have a code. So, and there's a link there to go to Lindy's Magicals. I think the link will take the code with it. But I have all the information there. So if you're interested, really, really fun stuff. And I did a tile prep class just on how to do that. And if you want information on that, let me know. It's also on my classes list, and you can get the replays. But we had fun exploring Lindy's in particular, and liquid watercolor. I try to just leave it to a couple things where normally when I've done that in the past, it's been everything in the kitchen sink in 2 hours. Anyway, so that, yeah, like I said, it turned out really good. And then here again, this one, I managed to get it a little bit thinner, and it turned out rather neat, if I do say so myself. And then I used some chalk pencil to tangle that in the background. I'm not sure if I should smudge it or not. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I like it. All right. Well, so much fun. And if you would like to join us for this kind of fun, you can. This is the class that I call, it's Tangle Time, and it is free. It's on Thursdays. I do 2 sessions. The AM session is 11 a.m. my time. The PM session is 7 p.m. my time here in Michigan. That's Eastern time. And I pick a tangle or 2. And then, of course, you can throw whatever else in that you might want, however you feel inspired. You can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. It's just about having fun with tangles and exploring our creativity. Because like I said, it's just, we're all tied to the tangle. And what you do with it is up to you. And it's just so much fun. All right. Yeah. So if you, it's like, I've gone out of order and now I've lost what I said. So if you've enjoyed this, please click on the like button. If you liked it enough to see more, please click to subscribe to the channel. You'll find the links to the step outs in the description section. And then as I mentioned, below that is my link tree, which has every link I could ever want to share with you on that one link. It's such a neat program. And so you'll find, like I said, the shopping links, the Lindy's in particular. And then also links to follow me for classes. The Thursday ones are always free. There's one Tuesday, the 3rd Tuesday of the month, which is called Tangle Time. That one is also free. And then I do have the rest of the Tuesdays are either have a fee or are exclusive for my the Tangle Addicts membership. Is a subscription club, so it's like an all access for one price. Right now it is $35 a month, and you get access to all of the paid classes that are online. And it's like everything except for I do one retreat type event, which I do stream. So that's the only one. You get a discount. It's not included in the big thing because it's a little bit bigger. It's like 3 days. So it's a lot of fun. All right. So with that, thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.